like always, I forget to take the camera with me. I'm up here working on the greenhouse. Got to get me noisy over there shuts up. I hope the wind is not messing this up too bad, but you can see this grass is kind of tall. That's the way it was inside the greenhouse. I got my plants all sitting out here. I'll explain to you in here in a minute. Yeah, I've been in here cutting grass with the weed whacker and gas fumes and all that carbon dioxide. I wanted to kill the plants, and I had to keep the door open. I'm trying to see if you guys can get a good view of this. I actually finally got the backpack camera for the GoPro here. So I'm raking all this up, and then I'm starting to put the shelves in all the way around. Now everybody says this thing's too small, but there's 3 long shelves there. It's going to be one coming that way, another one coming this way, and another one over there. And I should be able to grow a pretty good bit of stuff on there, different kind of things. But I can also move it out. And don't know if you can see it or not. See this board here? I got plenty of height. So if I put them down low in the middle here, on each end of this right here in the middle, I should be able to grow a lot. Vine stuff, and you know, for it to come up, even tomato plants and all. Now, I don't need to grow them in here because I've got all this. So, but here's my plants. I planted two more blackberry bushes. I plan on making a lot of jam, jellies, even making some wine, testing my hands at it. I don't drink, so, but I'll test it out. Well, the horses are running. Alright, well, chickens are all doing okay. Like I said, the greenhouse doesn't look big, but it actually is. It's going to be more than big enough for what I'm going to need it for. So I'm going to get back in here. I'll get the finish cutting this and just getting the rest of the stuff out. And then I'll start putting the shelves around, because I happen to have a bunch of these plastic shelves from the store I closed down. But yep, sorry about, like I said, I didn't get any footage of it in the beginning. But this thing is going to be more than big enough. All right, let me get to moving here and before I lose daylight. Well, one more thing I forgot to say is that as you can see, I'm not perfect, because you should actually have the grass. Well, the grass was only about this tall when I built it. So you got to have something down. I put some black plastic down underneath of there, and I only got a little bit more. So I got to pick up some more, and I'm just going to lay it down in the round. I'm not worried about too much in here, because by the time you constantly keep walking on this, and I'll throw some sawdust down and everything, and it'll just keep compacting down. But everything in here, I mean everything out here, this mountain of stuff all around the this was all piled inside there, and I had the shelves stacked 4 high instead of 2 high. But it's all coming along now. Like I said, it's some pretty tall grass. That's all the grass that came out inside the greenhouse. But as you see, all along the back of it. And of course, all the grass is sticking to the plastic inside from the weed whacker, shooting it up and throwing it around. All right, I'm done here raking. cutting. I'm just going to start putting the shelves in, and I'll get back and show you what it looks like. Alright, got the shelves all the way around, as you can see. Now, we're not just going to do seeds in here. Like I said, we'll probably do some plants. I did leave enough opening. Let me step back so you can see it. Oops. What it is down there, I have a 30-gallon tote that you pull along with your riding mower, and that's how I'm going to get water to here. And then of course it's just going to sit right outside the door, but it's got a long enough hose where I can go around, water my plants when I need to. But also I want to do some hydroponics. I want to see how that turns out. Now, bottom shelf could be seed starters, where I keep extra material. If necessary, I can actually drop the plants down so they have further that they can grow up. But the center of this, like I said, it's got plenty of room to grow on there. Now I just got to get the plants back in. I'll just stick them right here on the middle row for now. Actually not too bad. Yeah, I've been actually out buying the grapes and stuff, and for the vineyard. I'm going to be adding more and more each year, or if I see them on sale or something, I'm going to add them as I go along. Let me see. These are all strawberries. 2 tomato plants that my my son gave me. Strawberries, watermelons, cantaloupes, pumpkins, sweet melons. These big ones right here are llama beans. They're really coming up. Vine tomatoes. What's that? Eggplant. Peas. Small tomatoes like cherry tomatoes. Hot peppers. Brussels sprouts. Cucumbers. More cucumbers. Yeah. Broccoli. Peas and peas. That's just a start. Did do some video footage of it, of us starting it. We actually started these seeds back in, not these ones, but we started a whole batch. We did 390 seedlings back in February. Well, too early for up here. Like I said, it's all a learning curve. So I just started these probably about maybe I would say 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks to a month at the most. So now we know when we can start them. Now that we have a greenhouse, I can actually probably start them a month ago or 2 months ago. So just not February 28th like we did before. So they all died. They actually did pretty good as long as I had them inside. But then I built one little teeny T-man tent greenhouse for them because they was getting too big and it was just too many of them for inside the house. And of course we had a frost grow through, high winds, tore, shredded the tent, and they didn't survive. So, but now it looks good. Everything's working out. I'll be working on this door. Oh, it's a beautiful sky. Look at that. But I'll be working on this door. I'm going to build the door myself. I actually have some storm windows that I'm going to install on the door, so I can just drop the top window on that, and then I'm going to come from the back side, install another window on one side or the other, or right there in the middle, that I can access from the outside, or I can even the inside, as long as I can get a vent through here. Because at one time it was 120 degrees in here. How I know? I got my weather station sitting inside, so I don't have to come all the way out and look at it. But it's coming along, looking good. Yeah, humidity builds up pretty good in here. Everything's all drenched now. But plenty of shelving, plenty of space. Like I said, the plants are looking good. They'll all be going into the ground here soon. Strawberry, I'm putting some raised bed gardens. I'm going to build like a 2-tier, almost like steps. And that's what my strawberry is going to go in. Probably right outside each side of these doors. And hopefully they'll survive the winter and come back. They're ever-bearing strawberries. I think I actually got some growing on it already. You can see it's already flowering. But I seen a berry on here. But I do see it ain't gonna last long because I'm gonna eat it. But they're actually doing pretty good. Alright, well, I figure I'll just check in. Like I said, I ran in and grabbed the camera, and so I can get some footage of it. And do me, if you guys don't mind, do me a favor. If you have any questions, put them in on this video. About this, about Frankenstein, about the property, about the backhoe, the neighbors, the reason why the mulch is sitting back there, chickens, anything. If you have any questions, just feel free, put them on here, and I'm going to be starting a woodpile chat. You know, I got a nice stack of wood, and you know, it's good for a background. I'll sit there and I'll answer anyone's questions that has any. This way I'm not too piled up on comments, and which right now I'm not. It's just, I'd rather actually make a video about it and answer the questions personally. But until then, you guys take care. See you next time.